In this video, I'll give you a lesson on how to play the Revolutionary War drum beating, Roving Sailor. Roving Sailor is a stock beating in 2/4 and pairs well with most 2/4 beatings, including Welcome Here Again, Country Frolic, Duke of Gloucestershire's Quick March, College Hornpipe, Lazo Royale, and Johnnie Cope. It should be the 7th cadence you learn and the 24th lesson overall. Make sure you have your drumsticks and drum pad set up. In this lesson, I'll play to demonstrate phrases and then give you time to play along to music or audio. Note, you should know how to play 7-stroke rolls, 15-stroke rolls, flams, and flamadiddles before playing. If you don't, check out my videos, flams lesson 6, 7-stroke rolls lesson 7, flamadiddles lesson 13, advanced 7-stroke rolls lesson 20, and 15-stroke rolls lesson 22. In lesson 10, Horse Grenadiers March, we discussed how to recognize and count 16th notes. As you should know by now, 16th notes can be recognized by their filled-in heads and the double bar or flag. In 2/4, each 16th note is worth a quarter of a beat. When we read them in music, we count 1E and 2E and. The 1, 2, etc. match each step. The E and are played evenly throughout that step. Poorly timed 16th notes can slow down or rush the beat, creating issues while marching. To clean up your 16th notes, a great practice resource is a metronome. You can download free metronome apps. I recommend Metronome Beats. Set your metronome to 60 or 75 beats per minute, depending on which speed you want to develop. Most metronomes have an option to adjust clicks per beat. Set this to 2. This will represent the 1 or down beat and the and, in other words, 8th notes, like we did in lesson 19 for Drummer's Call. When you hit start, you'll hear a loud click for the beat. We want our 1, 2, etc. to match that main click. You'll also hear a soft click that matches the and. We need to place the E and the strokes directly between these clicks. If you're daring, you can actually set your metronome to have 4 clicks per beat, but I find this more distracting than helpful. Try this practice exercise with a right-handed flamadiddle to warm up for Roving Sailor. I've already set up the metronome at 75 beats per minute with the and click. Pay close attention to whether or not the flams are matching the big clicks. If you've noticed your flams consistently come early, before the big click, you're rushing the beat, and this will speed up the march. To fix this, you probably need to slow down your double strokes. Make sure the first double starts on the and click. Also make sure you're not bouncing them, but rather playing 2 distinct strokes. If you have the opposite problem, with your flam consistently coming after the big click, then you're dragging the beat and will slow down the march. This is probably because you're taking too long to play the left-hand stroke. Yes, the second stroke of the flamadiddle can actually be causing you to miss the entire next beat. I'd recommend going back to the basics and practicing your upstrokes into an accented stroke. You should also practice your accented strokes on their own, as you might be lifting the hand unnecessarily high and slowing down the entire movement. Try the flamadiddle practice again, this time focusing on either your doubles or your accents to correct your timing. Roving Sailor breaks down into 2 lines, line A and line B. Line A is made up of 3 phrases, phrase 1, phrase 2, phrase 1 again, and phrase 3. Line B is also made up of 4 phrases. Phrase 4 into phrase 2, phrase 4, and phrase 5. Phrase 1 begins with 2 7-stroke rolls, like this. After that second 7, you're going to pop your left hand up, put yourself into position for a left hand flam. Play 1 left-handed flam. Hop your hands up the opposite way so you're ready for a right-handed flam. And then we'll play a right hand Flamadiddle. So flam, left, right, right, flam. Again, so we're playing 2 7s. Getting ready for a left hand flam. And then a right hand Flamadiddle. So a couple things to keep in mind. Make sure that you're lifting your sticks between your 2 7s. And then make sure that you don't rush into that flam, but that you speed up when you get to your Flamadiddle so that you're playing them as 16th notes. So all together, it sounds like this. Phrase 2 is very similar to phrase 1. Instead of 2 7s, we'll start with just 1 7-stroke roll. Hop our hands up into a left hand flam position. And then we're also going to play flam Flamadiddle. Left hand flam, right hand Flamadiddle, flam, left, right, right, left flam. And then after that left flam, we're going to add 2 more flams. So we're going to bring our right hand up, play a right-handed flam, and then a left-handed flam. So again, this will be 7-stroke roll, position for a left flam, position for a right Flamadiddle, and then a left flam, right flam, left flam. Okay. Things to remember here is, once again, you don't want to rush into that first flam. Then you need to speed up to play the 16th note Flamadiddle. And then you need to slow back down to play those final 3 flams. So it'll sound like this. Phrase 3 is a simple ending phrase. We'll start with a right-handed flam, then a left-handed flam, and then lift your hands up, preparing to play a 7-stroke roll. I'm going to play 2 7s. At the end of the second 7, you're going to pop your hand up into a left-hand flam position and play a left-hand flam and then a right-hand flam. So again, we start with a right-hand flam, left-hand flam, come up for a 7, another 7, move our hands into a left-hand flam position, left-hand flam, right-hand flam. To play line A, we'll play phrase 1, phrase 2, phrase 1 again, and then phrase 4. Listen to line A once through. To make sure you're playing line A with the correct rhythm and timing, play it together twice through. I'll give 4 clicks. Phrase 4 is a 15-stroke roll phrase. It's a common way of modifying the B line, and you'll notice that it's identical to phrase 3 of Tecumseh. We'll start by playing a 7-stroke roll, then a 15-stroke roll, then another 15. Altogether, it's a 7, 15, 15. What's important to remember here is your timing. Make sure that you're lifting your sticks before each of the rolls and coming down on the end of the beat. So again, it should sound like this. Next, we'll work on playing phrase 4 into phrase 2. So instead of playing the 7-stroke roll at the beginning of phrase 2, we're going to play a 7 and then the 2 15s. So it'll sound like this. 7, 15, another 15. We pop our hand up into that left hand flam position, right hand flamadiddle, and then the last 3 flams, left flam, right flam, right flam. Again, 7, 15, flam, flamadiddle, flam, flam. Phrase 5 is basically the same as phrase 3. We just don't play the 2 flams in front of the 7s. So we'll play 2 7-stroke rolls, and then pop our hand up into the left hand flam position and play a left flam and a right flam. So again, make sure that you're lifting your hands between those 2 7s and that you're not rushing through those flams. To play line B, play phrase 4 into phrase 2, phrase 4, and then phrase 5. Listen to line B one time through. make sure that you have the correct timing and rhythm. We'll play line B twice through together. Give 4 clicks. Play Roving Sailor all together. We'll play line A, which again is phrase 1, phrase 2, phrase 1 again, phrase 3, played twice over. And then line B, which is phrase 4 into phrase 2, phrase 4, phrase 5, twice over. I'll give 4 clicks, and then we'll play together. Make sure you can comfortably play along to the recording all the way through before moving on. Once you've got this beating down, move on to the next lesson. If you want a recording of just the full beating, check out my video